Once again, welcome to the African Baseball Network. This is AWASUM Jr. I'm here at the Welcome Consulting Global Diversity Leadership Summit, where we've been talking about related issues to women diversity across the globe. Standing next to me is Ms. Suriti. She's with Suriti Consultant Company that is based in New Jersey. Hi, how are you? Welcome to our network.
Hi, thanks. Thanks for having me here.
So far, how you like the event so far? I know the World Leadership Diversity Summit is a pretty big event. It's a pretty good platform and forum for issues, regarding our community to be expressed. How did you think the panel did today?
Well, I think it did very well. It's an excellent opportunity for all the people who are working on diversity issues in different countries to come together and to share their experiences, to learn from each other. It's a great opportunity to share our best practices, to understand what laws and regulations in different countries are. And I really appreciate this effort. I think there should be more of this everywhere so that we can learn how to deal with diversities and different kinds of people.
Hey, I thank you so much for your time. You guys did fabulous on the panel. Hopefully I'll see you around again, okay? Thank you for your time today.
Thank you for having me here. Thanks.
Standing next to me is Ms. Roslyn Lamont from the Network Journal here in New York. She's also a journalist by training, and she did very well today on the panel.
I think this is an absolutely wonderful event. This is the second year that I have attended, and the second time I've moderated a panel at this particular event. It is always good to be in the presence of such amazing expertise. I mean, the panelists that participate in this event really are the cream of the crop when it comes to the diversity issue. And so I feel honored to be part of this. As you can see from the reaction of the audience, they were fully engaged in what the panelists were saying, touching on all the issues, not just in the United States, but globally. So at the end of this, we had a very good idea of what was going on in Asia, in the Arab world, in the Caribbean, in Africa. It was absolutely wonderful.
So you felt like the world was coming together in this room?
I certainly do, but then again, the kind of person I am, I always feel that the world is coming together. I'm an internationalist at heart, and so I look at the world as the world, I do not look at the world as the United States where I live. Well, the Network Journal is a business magazine for Black professionals and business owners. And it's a 15-year-old magazine. We've been publishing consecutively every month for 15 years. And every March for the last 10 years, we honor 25 influential Black women in business. This is one of the premier events in March. March is Women's History Month, but this is something that we have been doing for the past 10 years. It's utterly amazing. Never have we've seen such a grouping of women who are leaders in every way, in the public sector, in the private sector, in communities, in academia, in medicine. These are women with simply astounding academic backgrounds, as well as professional backgrounds and entrepreneurial backgrounds.
I'm here with Mr. Christian Baldia, who is here with the Welcome Consulting and also one of the partner organizing of the World Diversity Leadership Summit. Hey, Chris, welcome to the African Baseball Network.
Well, welcome to the World Diversity Leadership Summit. We're really glad to have you here.
What are your objectives for this summit of 2008?
Well, this year we're really trying to highlight demographic changes happening around the world in terms of ethnic minority populations growing to be a larger presence, more powerful influence, immigration patterns changing, changing role of women in the workforce all around the world. And we're, yes, but those are the topics we're...
Do you foresee going international, like into Africa sometime with this program?
We certainly hope to. We, we started out, like I said, in Prague, and then moved it to the United Nations because we felt that has a very international venue. But we aspire to be able to bring it to every continent on Earth, except perhaps Antarctica. But no, certainly. Someday, I think what we would like to do is be able to have have separate conferences. So we would have a WDLS Latin America, a WDLS Africa, WDLS Asia. We're still a ways off from that, but I think that's the vision, the long-term vision. This is not just about corporate diversity. Certainly there's a lot of interest in corporate diversity, but you know, we are reaching out to academia, to government. This is relevant to all facets of life. So while it started with mainly corporate audience, it goes far beyond that.
Standing next to me is Ms. Janet Hall. She's within the United Nations Foundation. Hi, Ms. Hall. Welcome to the African Baseball Network.
At the moment, we are managing a 8 West African countries study looking at the intersection of bioenergy, rural development, and agriculture. It's been a very long time since there has been such an analytical review of the opportunities as well as the challenges for these countries. And I think it will talk about the 21st century technologies that are going to be necessary for Africa to receive the benefit of the new future that agriculture holds. AGRA, the new Alliance for a Green Revolution in Africa, and certainly I'm sure AGRA hopes to replicate the success that took place in India in the 70s, which really helped transform India and move it to the successful, strong economy that it has had in the past 15 years. I'm very excited that we're with a sports channel. Certainly the UN Foundation has been engaged in a number of campaigns beside the International Bioenergy Initiative with which I work, and one of our most successful, most well-known campaigns is one that Sports Illustrated helped to begin, known as Nothing But Nets, where people can contribute $10 US to exactly, and it will purchase a net. So we have found wonderful partners to help us, global partners to help us really expand this idea.
Thank you so much for being on our network, Ms. Janet. We really appreciate you. Thank you.
The pleasure is mine.